5-7. We are over the extraction point and see no sign of Delta. Over.
Delta, this is headquarters. Say again, what is your status?
Headquarters, we're all dead.
Heavy 5-7, this is headquarters. Return to base. Over.
Roger. We are on our way back. Out.
Well, that sucked.
They say we just line up a firing squad and shoot ourselves.
Well, we spent about 18 hours with, planning our mission, and we got our butts shut off in about 18 minutes. So, plan didn't really go as planned.
Didn't go our way today. It's that simple. We'll see how the other guys do.
It ain't over till the fat lady sings, all right?
That's exactly right.
I hear we're warming up right now. Me. If it takes the team to vote me off for them to get to first place, that's fine. You know? I don't want to hold anybody up. I don't ever want anybody waiting on me or going, yep, Nutter's the one that held us up, or we didn't get first place because we didn't vote Nutter off, you know?
I was on my knees looking for the vehicle coming. And all of a sudden I heard fire initiated. Whoa, I guess we're underway. Yeah. Start throwing lead down range.
The two targets didn't go down at the shack. If there's anybody responsible for not taking them down, then it's me. I mean, my team leader said, okay, move up, take the shot. I mean, I was given an order to take the shot, and that was my job. So if there's a fault with that, then it's my fault. I mean, I'll be the first one to admit it.
Let's bring it in, guys. Let's get a little Delta action and then hump these rucks back up to the camp.
Delta! It was ludicrous, absolutely ludicrous, to sit there and initiate fire on the shack with the friggin' trucks at our flank. I mean, that's like the worst thing we could have done. And if we squeak this one out, I'll die.
Men, it's time to evaluate the mission. Sergeant Major?
Each squad starts with 1,000 points. Bravo, you completed your objective. Your prisoner was rescued and none of you were killed. Outstanding. Mission time, 19 minutes. We deducted 5 points per minute. Your score is 905. Delta, you won the weapons assembly contest and the gauntlet training exercise, worth 75 bonus points. So you went into the mission with 1,075 points. Your primary objective, rescuing the prisoner. Total mission failure. The winner is Bravo.
Congratulations. Delta, you got 10 minutes to go over and pack your gear and report back here. Follow.
This part of the friggin' game stinks. You know, having to discharge somebody after each mission that you lose is just, it's mind-wrenching.
To me, the honorable thing is to walk in, abstain, and to draw swords. And we each stand an equal chance, and we each share some equal responsibility in what has happened. I offered up the thought of doing the drawing swords.
Draw swords? I'm not going to do that. If you didn't put out, then you should be the one to go.
If I were to walk in there and there were 5 votes against me, I would probably be surprised. Boz, what are your thoughts? You want to talk about this?
I need a few minutes.
If my team leader or somebody else in here says, you know, you missed those 2 shots and it cost us this operation, I say, hey, you know, it's okay. I'd be the first one to go.
I mean, look, this is the part of the process that sucks, and all of us are embarrassed with that performance, so.
The emotions are crazy, though, I gotta be honest. I've said a few things that I probably shouldn't have said, and, you know, that could very well, you know, make somebody, you know, offended, and they could vote me off.
Let's talk about it.
I'm voting for myself.
What is your motivation for voting yourself? In the best interest
of the team, actually.
I think the team can benefit from getting somebody with more experience. They might get somebody who could perform better physically. Maybe they get somebody that performs better tactically.
So I just think the team would be better off without you.
I think you're wrong. That's the worst moral reason. That's the same as abstaining, and that's kind of the conclusion that I came to.
But at the same time, I don't think the sword deal's done. I think somebody should be voted off.
We're going to vote tonight. It's pretty clear for me who I'm going to vote for. I just, I've made a decision.
You end up with a guy that's,
if you were going to vote, who would you vote for?
I can't answer that question. My view is to...
God's honest. Just give me some brutal honesty here. Regardless of the rules, who would you vote for?
I can't make that call. I don't feel that I'm in a
Regardless
position...
of the rules, who would you vote for? Yes or no? It's a simple question. There's 6 guys standing in this room. Who would you vote for?
All right, men, put your bags along this wall right here. And take a seat.
Men, you may have lost today's contest, but on combat missions, that loss gives you a chance to improve your squad. You will now democratically discharge a man and replace him by going across the way and choosing a new man from the files in the dossier room. Men, the major's going to pass out a discharge form. Fill it out, put your name on top, put the man you want discharged underneath. These guys are real close right now, and all of a sudden they got to get rid of one man, and he's going to wonder why it's me, and they're probably going to have a hard time picking a victim.
Colonel, we have a very simple solution. I'll be discharging myself. So I was senior guy, and we had a bad op, and it's time for me to go. It's that simple. Okay, we don't need to vote.
I know how you feel. You made a mistake today, and I'm glad you stood up.
That's the way it is.
If you're the commander, what comes with being in that position is responsibility. You know, no matter what, you know, if you do monkey up, the best thing to do, you know, being the commander, hey, you got to take responsibility.
You remain here. You 5 men follow me.
He said he'd vote himself, but I think he still doesn't get it, though. I just don't really feel like he felt he was at fault. You know, it was one of those, I'll take responsibility, but I'm not wrong type things.
Privilege to upgrade your squad to the dossier room lasts only a few more weeks, so this is a very critical decision. After that, losing teams must play shorthanded.
These guys are all of equal caliber to the contestants currently serving, and the men have 10 minutes to pick their new teammate.
There's 2 people been assigned. Everybody else is available.
What about this guy here?
That's what I'm saying.
Special weapons tactics, served in Beirut during the bombing. Went to DEA after that.
Yeah, I thumbs up on this guy, George. I noticed that he was a reconnaissance Marine, and I felt the experience that he would bring to the team would be very vital.
George Saganik, he's a big, strong guy. That's why we picked him.
I think one of the things about this environment is that it breeds a lot of humility, because from one day to the next you can be on top of the game, or you can have a day like we had today, and things change very quickly.
So the men are formed.
Very well.
I don't think any of us enjoyed having to vote off a fellow member of ours, a great guy. It was a great honor serving with my buddy. So
We had a bad couple ops, and it's just that simple, and I take responsibility for it. So that's the way things fell.
I didn't expect for this to happen, but it was definitely the right thing to do. It's in the best interest of the team.
People, I'm proud to have served with you, and I salute you.
Thank you, Colonel.
You're dismissed.
Thanks, sir.
Out the gate.
White people, Navy SEAL. Delta Squad, reset, halt! Order, halt!
George Saganek reporting his order.
Very well. Fall in with that squad right there.
Sir.
Sergeant Major, take charge.
Dismiss!